Hi there. I'm here to get you some tarot messages for today. Let's look at the energies of your person. We'll see what's going on with your person. And what do these cards have to say today? Cards are shuffled, ready to go. I'm going to jump right in. We have an Ace of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, King of Swords, Five of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords. All right, interesting energy here. I just came in from outside. I did an outdoor reading, just channeled some messages, a random reading outside. And I got of course, the Seven of Swords came out twice, totally different decks, two different decks. Seven of Swords came out. Before I went outside, I opened a book at random, the Animals Speak book by Ted Andrews. And I opened it up to armadillo. And armadillo was all about, like the protective coating. There's a protective coating on their back, and then they have like a soft underbelly. Which, I discussed a little bit in that reading. However, when I came in, I came inside, I had a bunch of decks, I set them down, and when I was putting them away, I noticed that from the medicine card, that was from a book, I got the armadillo, and then the medicine cards I used outside, and the armadillo was sitting there staring me down here. Number 28, armadillo, and I thought, well, wait a minute. I put two and two together, and I'm thinking, all right, so there was a strong message here about the armadillo. And in this particular, let me just put that there. I thought I wasn't going to bring it up, but then so I'm getting it with the Seven of Swords. There's like, it's not necessarily an extended reading, but it's like there was something about confirmation about this armadillo. I feel like the message was slightly different, but in this medicine card, then it's number 28, which adds up to a 10. 10, I feel like, is definitely, the ending of the old cycle and the beginning of the new. However, we've got to figure out, like, what are we accepting in our life right now, and what are we releasing? What are we holding on to? What are we releasing here? And the key word for the armadillo in this medicine card book is boundaries. And there's something here about, it says, if armadillo has waddled into the card you chose, it is time to define your space. You may have been too willing to let your home become a bus station. You may find that you cannot say no, even when you know that you will have to cancel plans to be obliging. This routine can get old in a hurry. It may be time to ask yourself the following questions. Am I honoring the time I need for my personal enjoyment? Do others treat me like a doormat? Why do I always get upset when I'm taken for granted? Is there a reason for my being a yes person? All of the answers to these questions relate to setting up boundaries, what you will and won't do, what makes you feel uncomfortable, and what is comforting to you. How you react in any circumstance has to do with your ability to be objective. You cannot be objective if you cannot tell where the other person's personality stops and where yours begins. If you have no boundaries, you are like a sponge. It will seem as if all the feelings in a room full of people must be yours. Ask yourself if you are really feeling depressed or if this feeling actually belongs to the person you are talking to. Then allow Armadillo's armor to slice in between, giving you back your sense of self. So there was something, I feel like I touched on that energy a little bit, like accepting what's right and releasing, what's done here. Number 10 here. There's definitely a new beginning and a closing out of the old. Now that reading was completely different, but I feel like maybe you are feeling your person's energies, because I was getting a little bit of like, if you're an empath, like, and you have this feeling, whether you feel up or down, if maybe suddenly you get like this overwhelm of emotions from nowhere, it's like, what is this energy? Maybe you get some sort of pain, like pain in your body. You get a headache. You get some sort of whatever it may be. You get dizzy or whatever it may be. You're tired or whatever it is. It may be, with the cards that I pulled here, it very well may be your person's energy you're feeling. If you label yourself like twin flame, you definitely mirror each other and you feel each other's energies, especially if you are an empath. And so there's something about, doing your own thing here, but also recognizing where your energy begins and ends and where your person's energy begins and ends here. I feel like that's what they're dealing with, this energy too. And I feel like they are also dealing with a karmic situation, karmic partner, something that maybe they've been a people pleaser. Maybe they've been, yes, okay, whatever you say, and then losing themselves in the process here, like becoming, doing what someone else wants over what they know to be right for them or on their path. There's some sort of, the Seven of Swords come up again, the Seven of Needles. It came up, I think it was called the Seven of Bees in the other deck. And then there was another one. Seven of Swords came out twice in that reading that I just did. And the whole reading was just about discerning what's right for you and what, maybe someone else thinks is right for you. So maybe your person is struggling with that, or maybe there's some of that energy here, and there's also them wondering like what you are up to. Are you happy? Are you at peace? Have you moved on? Like, is there room for them in this new chapter? Because I definitely feel like they're going through a definite emotional purge here. So the energies are going to be pretty potent. Energies of change, energies of breaking out of an old cycle, maybe a cycle that they've refused to extract themselves from for quite a while. Maybe it's just become a comfort zone for them, and now it's like, all right, they know that they're just not feeling it where they're at. Like didn't I read something about the armadillo, something about the home? Like, does your home feel like your home, or has someone taken over it? Like, your life do you feel like you are in charge of your life, or do you feel like someone has taken over your life? Because I feel like your person somehow got themselves into and again, there's nothing wrong with that, because there's lessons to be learned by challenges or people that trip our trigger, or I feel like it's time to step away from people, places, environments that trip our trigger. We're not meant to go through life feeling annoyed or feeling like unappreciated or overwhelmed, or feeling responsible for everyone else, or thinking that other people know us better, is what I'm getting here. Your person definitely, they're wondering what you are up to. They feel very much connected to you. I feel like they are really doing the work. They're going deep. They're figuring out their priorities of what makes them feel uplifted and what must be released at this time. You know, it's like finding their own truth. I feel like they know their truth on a soul level, but either their mind talks them out of it, or they allow other people to influence them, or they've just been, you know, they become a doormat, to put it, I don't know, bluntly. All right, let's clarify this. Person's current energy here is Ace of Cups. So I definitely feel like they are ready for this new beginning here, this butterfly energy. It's transformative. They're ready to close out that old cycle. I do feel like they feel it. They know it. So it's like, okay, well, you know, kind of in that other reading also, I was getting like this about, you know, if you know something to be true, if your soul is calling you on your destiny's path, then you don't have to defend yourself. You just know, and you know, and you go with the flow, is what I'm getting here. But they're ready for this new beginning here. This hangman energy, yes, definitely seeking new perspectives, new ways of thinking, like breaking out of their old situation. You know what's interesting? Look, we got the bat here on this hangman. What's the bat? I think there is a bat in this, what do you call it here? Medicine cards. The bat is a rebirth. Yeah, like this ready, like this armadillo energy, this 28 rebirth. We got 28, 28 adds up, 8 and 2 is 10. We got the Wheel of Fortune here, this 10. We got a 5 and a 5, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Like, things are changing. Definitely a breakthrough, a turning point here. And with this 4 of Pentacles, it's like, all right, what am I holding on to? What tastes good? What feels good here? You know, leave the rest behind. It's like, okay, they're all like this, you know, they're all sniffing around this cheese here. But it's like, okay, this is what I feel like your person knows what they want, and they're holding steady to this new beginning. This new beginning, I definitely feel like they're wanting that with you. There's their action they're taking towards you is Wheel of Fortune. So they're connecting with their soul mission here on a deep level, new perspective. They're following that spark of energy that feels right, that emotion. I feel like emotions are being stirred up right now, deep past life emotions, like deep, like there's deep emotions and things coming up to the surface to finally be dealt with, because I feel like your person has maybe not wanted to look at, or they just weren't ready, or they've gone far enough on a certain path where it just doesn't feel right anymore. It just is a constant drain. It feels like, you know, they feel overburdened with responsibilities, and all of their responsibilities, the things that they're doing, the things that they're putting their energies into are only draining. They're not uplifting. There's no refill here. Like, they're giving and giving and giving, and they're very drained here. So they need to, you know, step back, regroup, refill their cup. And I definitely feel like your energy feels more allowing to them, if that's the proper word. That's just the word that came out. Allowing, like you give your person the space they need to go within and figure it out on their own. You're not telling them, okay, this is what you got to do. This is what's best for you. This is what we're going to do. This 3 of Sword energy. They're really drained. Like, they've allowed someone to lead them astray. Is what I'm getting here. And it's like they're not going to do that anymore. They're in this like lack mode. They're not getting rejuvenated or restored. 3 of Wand energy. So they're thinking about the future here. What to leave behind the things that are draining, things that are hurtful, people that just are constantly gimme, gimme, gimme. They need to be given to. And it's a mutual thing. Like if they, they're thinking about you. They want that new beginning with you here. And they also need to, refill their cup so they have something to offer you. Is what I'm getting here. This Page of Wands. It's like they're learning something new here. I feel like they're going back to the drawing board is what I'm hearing, or starting over, like looking at this connection with a fresh perspective, like wanting renewal is what I'm getting. What they are doing though is they're thinking about, all right, what are you doing? What are your plans? Have you moved on? What are you up to here? That really weighs heavily on them, and they're sad that they didn't step up to the plate here sooner, is what I'm getting here. King of Cups. Yeah, look at this. King of Sword, King of Cups here. They're clearing their mind. They're clearing their heart. They're at this turning point. They're figuring out what needs to be left behind and what needs to be embraced here. Five of Swords, another 5. So 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. What is the 5 we don't have here? The 5 of Wand energy. It's like, I do feel like they wonder if you've moved on without them. But they do want to reconnect with you here. It's like this is a reading, then you and your person are destined to reconnect here. Ooh, look, there's the 5 of Wands. So we got all 4 5s. 5s are connected to the Hierophant. Hierophant can be about, rules, society's rules, what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. What is a man-made rule? What is a universal rule? The universal laws and the man-made rules, and, I feel like maybe they tried to appease society or the outside world or a karmic person. Karmic partner. It's like now it's like they're realizing that they must change. Where are they putting their energies? What are they putting their what are they standing up for? What are they engaging in? What is supportive of their energy, and what is draining of their energy? Because I feel like they are at a point where they are very drained, and you may be feeling that energy. That's where the star energy. It's like, all right, let's clear the energy and renew here. Like call in the angels, call in the violet fire, the transmuting energies to clear out some of these heavier energies, bring them to the surface to be released so we can refill our cups and move forward here. Your person is doing the work here. With Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. Look, 5. Look, the Hierophant. So we got all the 5. So things are definitely changing in your person's world. The energies really, like I feel like I'm going to say they're at like midpoint here. Like they've realized where they're meant to go, and now they're like doing the work to get there, to, figure out where are their loyalties, what do they want to put their energies into, and they're really contemplating about, all right, what's going to refill my cup? What supports me and what leads me astray here? Stand up for what feels right, what you know to be right, and let go of anything that makes you feel out of place or unpowerful is not a word, but unappreciated or just, oh gosh, like I'm getting not weak, but I'm getting like your person wants to or is figuring out like to stand up for themselves, I guess. Like, stand up for themselves. Follow a path that is uplifting and fulfilling and balanced and loving and understanding and supportive. That's what they want. And I feel like they have that with you. They've always had that with you. But they needed to kind of get led astray for a bit to learn a valuable life lesson, is what I'm getting here. Let's see. I didn't pull a, what do you call it? I did not pull a, you know what? I'm going to pull, I know what I want if I can find it. An Isis card in closing. I didn't pull an oracle deck for closing, but I'm getting drawn to my Isis deck, but I've got to find the Isis deck. Let me pause. Okay, I found the Isis deck. Interesting, my battery is running low. So I feel like maybe your person is feeling like they're literally, their battery is draining. Like they need to recharge their batteries, refocus, and yeah, recharge. Get a full charge, full battery, full power. All right, let's close with an Isis Oracle message. What do we have here? All right. We have healing the divine masculine. The divine masculine within provides protection, discernment, healing, and a sense of deep safety and holding, even through the most uncomfortable circumstances of life. Your inner masculine is going through healing right now, growing stronger in the ability to offer you inner protection and stability so that your inner feminine can blossom with creative expression. Yeah, I feel like you very well may be feeling your divine masculine's energy right now. It may be really affecting you. So, shield yourself from... or not necessarily shield yourself, but do your best to raise your vibration and know where your energy begins and where your energy ends. And divine masculine, divine feminine, they marry each other. They're one and the same. So, just do your best to stay grounded and reach for your angelic support to get you through this breakthrough, this turning point that's happening. It's big energy, and whatever needs to be revealed right now, whatever truths need to be revealed, whatever emotions need to surface to be dealt with, whatever relationships, karma, time to clear it now. Time for a big ending and a new big beginning. Peace be with you. Bye now.